So today's video is very important. It's like you will use every day in your life when you will code in JavaScript and in any other programming language. So today we will learn conditions. What are conditions in JavaScript and how to write them? It is the 7th lesson. So I've created my conditions.js file connected to my index.html. And now let's try to see first condition operator. It is if. So if, like in English, it is of course if. Like let's try to create a variable num5, and we can do like equal to 5, and we can do here if we can write num is bigger than 4, and here you need to open like this body. So do console.log yes, it is bigger. Else, if not, like else, and again a code block console.log no, it is not bigger. Let's check, and we will get yes, it is bigger. If I will do the opposite one, the code will run no, it isn't bigger in the else statement. Like how JavaScript works, it go like step by step. It creates a variable come, and here if, okay, I will not open any of these blocks, but I will go into this condition, into this part of the code, and will check, okay, if null is num is smaller than 4, so I will come here, I will run the code inside this, and I will ignore the code like inside else block. But if it's false, I will run only code inside the else block, and I will ignore the code in here, like in ifs block. So this operator, as you remember, this it will convert our like it will make this to Boolean. It will convert it to Boolean, our condition. It will make it or true or false, as you remember from previous video. So it will come this one and this one. We can do like this. I will do it let, and I'm writing like if num is equal to 4, just do num plus plus. You remember we learned it. It add a number to it add 1 to our num variable, and we can do num minus minus. It will like minus 1 from our variable. And let's check here, and under I will do console.log num. So I get 4. Why? Because num is smaller than 4. Yes. And that of course it will be, num is bigger than 4 because it's 5, and it is false. Yes, I'm checking if it's smaller, and the like JavaScript say no, it is not smaller, it is bigger. So I will run only else, and I will do -1, and I will get 4, and I will run just print the 4. But if I will do an opposite, I will get 6 because it will add a 1 to our variable. There is one more thing. You can check a few like ifs in the same place. You can write, of course, a lot of ifs, but there is a best practice. For example, if I need to check the same variable, like, and then I want to check if number is bigger than 3, and check something, like, check something. There's one more better practice how to do it. Like this block, I will just move it here. I will write else, and I will put it here, else if. So it will do if num bigger than 4, and if this condition will be false, then it will check the second condition, and then if it also will be false, it will come to the third condition. And here we can have as much else blocks, else if blocks as we want. So we can have a few ones. Technically, you can put it here and it still will work, but it's good practice in JavaScript that you should write it in the same line. So again, if one of these blocks will run, if one of these blocks will be true, the rest of blocks will be ignored. So for example, if this will be true, this will run, JavaScript will run this line, sixth line, and then it will ignore all other ones. So only just one will work. So checking, okay, if num is bigger than 4, no, it's false, for example. Let's do just one. Okay, else if num bigger than 3, no, false. Else if num bigger than 2, let's do like 3, check true. No, and I will come here and I will do like JavaScript will do -1, I will get 0. But what if I will do like, for example, 3? It will go here and will say, okay, num is not bigger than 4. Let's come here. Num is bigger than 3? No. Okay, num is bigger than 2? Yes, because num it is 3. And I will do like it will run 2. And as you see, there is no any minus or plus, it just return the 3. So practice this a lot, like write a few versions of else if and like try to remember and write like some other conditions like this equal, like strict equal, just only values equal, that checks only values, different ones, write some statements, some conditions that will make any sense, like ifs blocks. Also you can have if block without else, it is also okay. So try to write for yourself, play with it, and in the next video we will learn another conditional operator. See you on the next video.